What's going on, guys, girls? Rob with you this evening. And first off, I want to apologize. Told a lot of people I'd be on earlier tonight, and it just was I was unable to be. I had some stuff come up during the day today, and oh, I think we're gonna hook this up real quick, and then we'll get going.
Hope this works. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hope it works. Um, we're gonna definitely try to get some more payoff pitch on the channel. Upcoming days. Today, not a chance. Wasn't a chance today. First off, let me tell you, met PJet about lunchtime today. Took him to a couple of prospective places, and one of them ended up just being a total flop. A nice looking house, but the guy had no clue. He was clueless. He was just had no idea what was going on. Um, it was just overall not a good experience for PJet or myself or for the guy, I guess. But I took him to one. Another one he's going back to look at tomorrow. So big hopes that PJet's able to find something. I'm still on my phone and on my computer tonight looking around for some more places that he can go look at tomorrow. So let's hope that PJet finds him a place very, very soon. Keith, what's going on? I'm only going to be on here for about 20 minutes at tops. I would say I got my dad staying with me tonight. Lots of stuff going on. So he's staying down here with us tonight. Um, like I say, met PJet earlier. He came down here, came to the house. Uh, he wasn't here very long, and then he hopped in the car with me. He hopped in the SUV with me, so we rode around for a couple hours and looking for houses and stuff for him. And then, I mean, the one guy, number one, he calls a guy up and says, "Look, can you meet us at 3:30?" And this was quarter of three. No problem. I'll meet you at 3:30. We go to the house. We're there at 20 after 3. He doesn't show up to between 20 till and quarter of 4. There's a gate there. He doesn't have a key for it. He said, "Let's drive around it." And I'm like, "Oh no, no, no! It's posted property." So it was totally a trash dump deal. So we got the hell away from there. We got away. We just left. And he says, "I'm gonna break New York on his ass." So Pete Jet says. Um, he's actually staying in a hotel tonight because um, he's got to get together with a guy tomorrow morning. He's getting together with a guy, and his his dietary his diet. Um, we really don't have what he wants as far as something to eat. He can't do salts, a lot of stuff. So yeah, we were actually going to eat dinner at the same place he was going, and it just didn't work out for me this evening. It wasn't so much for him; it was for me, so it didn't work out. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. I see that the Chiefs are up. What 7-0? 7-0 already, Chiefs. No surprise there. I'd be surprised. Oh, 7-7, 7-7, 7-7. Giants um, um, have tied the game up with 12 and a half left in the half. Yep. Um, what's up, Ken? What's going on, Ken? Um, so the 2-5 Giants, 3-4 Chiefs. Chiefs must win tonight. It's a must win. They've got to. If they don't, their season's over. If they go 3-5, um, it's over for them. They could win the next 7 and still only go 10-8, or let's see that now. Well, if they go 3-5, now they wouldn't be over with, but it would be bad. They could win the next 10 and go 10-13-5, or 9 or whatever. Glenn Perot says, "Screw the Chiefs, overrated." Um, they're not. Yeah, they're definitely not a top 10 team right now. Definitely not. Just about to start a game, says Ken. Um, yeah. Um, just like I say, um, busy day here at the house. Uh, been running around left, right, up, and down. So, for really the first time I've had even a chance to come online, and really, like I say, I've just been pretty much running around, and not doing a whole lot right now. But I'm I'm definitely um, so definitely just kind of hanging around tonight. I'm just kind of out there. Um, um, who thinks the Giants are going to win tonight? Now I don't think that. I'm not going to go that far. The Giants are not a very good team. The Giants 13-point dogs. If you'd have went to Vegas and put money on them tonight, and if you'd have went not only went gave them took you 13 points, but then went a straight up bet with them in Vegas, $200 would win you right at 550. So Dad's in there asking what time we're going to go vote tomorrow. So he's all ready to vote. Got his hats ready to throw on his head to wear to the election booth. Oh my gosh, he is a mess. If Pops felt a little better, I probably would have him in here with us tonight. Uh, and I don't know if he's feeling so bad. I just know he said he was a little tired. But definitely gonna have to get him back on again. PJet met Dad today. He said, "Yeah, you're a famous man," and he made my dad feel real good. He said, "Oh yeah, you're famous. You've been on Rob's channel. Um, I don't know how famous you get for getting on my channel." it's it's kind of it's kind of out there when you're saying you're famous when you've been on my channel. It's kind of like, okay, well, a few people know you. If they see you, that's pretty much it. I don't go places and say, "Hey, you're." Jet's actually staying in a hotel room tonight. Couple reasons why. We didn't have his diet that he was looking for. He can't do any salt. Oh yeah, Ken's famous. Ken's famous. Ken's done article after article after article many times over, and oh yeah, he's a famous guy. Now I'm just yeah, I just come on here and talk to a few people every night and say hello and hi and stuff. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm like the hee haw of 2021. We say Ken says you're not even famous in his own house. Well, your wife's not supposed to treat you like you're famous. Your wife's supposed to talk down to you. Hey, famous guy, hold it back, clown. Hey, famous man. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be at home. You're not supposed to be famous at home. Out, and you see that I'm not even famous out. Well, no, but yeah, he met Darlene today, and he was all tickled about that because he didn't get to meet her when he first got here. We hopped in my SUV, and then we went riding to a couple houses, and one of them looks like well, she's doing exactly that. Um, one of them, it wouldn't be too far from where I live, in fact. But I just told him, I said, beware, you're going to be paying town tax, so we'll see what happens there if he ends up getting that one. The other one, it was just a clown train wreck. That's what I call it. A clown train wreck. When you go look, call the guy up, say, yeah, I want to go look at a house. The guy doesn't have a lock to get into a gate to go down the driveway. Let's drive around the gate. No, 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 no. It says posted. So he doesn't have a key to get in there. So chances are he doesn't have a key to get in the house. No, 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 no. We won't play in that shit. That was the second house we took him to. The first house we went to, he liked it pretty good. Looked like he didn't get to go inside. Tomorrow he's getting to go inside and look at that one. So, is he ready to go to bed? All right, you just let me know when, and I'll turn. What are your thoughts on the Rams acquiring Von Miller? Von Miller, very good pickup. Have I heard from Randy? I have not. I heard from Randy 2 weeks ago. He's still watching his wife and his father. That's what's happening right now. Randy's wife's not doing the greatest, and Randy's father's not doing the greatest. So he's around the clock right now watching both of them. And his time, he just doesn't have time. He's got no time at all. But once in a while he texts me back. Yeah. But yes, we need to send prayers out to Rachel. Derrick Henry is expected to be out for the season. Yep, I'd heard that as well. Um, red, white, and blue racing right now. I have just like I said, I got a lot of stuff going on at home right now. I gotta get some stuff lined up before I can do it. Um, PJet sent me the. I haven't gotten them printed out yet. Once I get them printed out, I hope I can do it. Um, yeah, this is when I wish I had somebody, another channel, be like, okay, you take care of level 2 racing, I'll take care of level 1 racing. But I'm gonna try to do it all. I'm gonna try to do it all. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to get it going. I was November 1st. I knew was an eager time for me to try to even get it going. But I've got he sent me the cars, and oh yeah, Keith, you drinking coffee tonight? Last night he said he had butter, well, not butter pecan, but he had some kind of pecan driven something with something. I don't know. I don't know any coffee like that. You see, I'm a Southern boy. No, no, Keith's not drinking any coffee tonight. Is he drinking alcohol? Rob, what would your what would your thoughts be if someone told you that Ron Rivera was the best coach in the NFL? I would just say, keep on thinking that thought. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern Time is the NFL deadline. Southern Pecan with hazelnut creamer. Yeah. I was almost ready to say that. Southern pecans, not northern pecans. Not them northwest pecans. Southern pecans. And then with hazelnut creamer. That sounds like something Darlene would drink. Sounds like something she would be drinking. Um, Ken Castro said he drinks it too. Sounds awful sweet. I can't drink a sweet coffee. I can't put sugar or nothing in my coffee. Yeah, I can't do that. A little bit of creamer, but I don't want any sugar in it. Yeah, I can't drink it too stiff black, but baby shark doo doo. Um, that is not too sweet. I used to like to drink hot tea, sweet hot tea, in the summertime. I mean, in the wintertime. Boil it over the stove, put extra sugar in it, and just pour it in a coffee cup. I used to drink that real hot tea. I bet I didn't drink it like that in 10, 12, 15 years. Probably more than 12 years. Yeah, it's been a while. Been a while. Um, yeah, let's see what the score is again. It was 7-7. Still is 7-7. 7-10 left in the second quarter. Chiefs just not, they're not themselves. They're not themselves if you can't score on the Giants, you're in real bad shape. Few top 20 matchups next week. We got Missouri and Georgia, Tulsa and Cincinnati, LSU and Alabama, Michigan State, Purdue, Ohio State, Nebraska, Oregon and Washington, Navy and Notre Dame, Indiana at Michigan, Wake Forest, North Carolina, Oklahoma State, West Virginia, and Auburn, Texas A&M, to just mention a few. Jim Rome was having fun with that stupid Wentz end zone pass. He said it was the worst pass of all time. It ranks up there. It ranks up there. Me, um, me and Keith and Tim last night, we spoke about it. We said, why couldn't he have just thrown it at the end zone? If he throws it backwards 5 yards, it rolls out of the end zone, or throw it out. Make sure it doesn't bounce in the end zone, but throw it out of the end zone, and it's 2 points. But he didn't do that. Yeah, it ranks up as one of the dumbest mistakes of all times. And yeah, I don't know how you can go to a sideline and talk to a coach and say, "Well, that was a mistake I made." Duh, dumbass. We know, we saw it. We saw four camera angles before you got off the field of how stupid it was. Yeah, that's not very good. 14-7 now. The Chiefs are up. 6:37 left in the half. Also, tomorrow night, Game 6 of the World Series, back down in Houston. I think Houston wins tomorrow night. All bets off Game 7, but I think Houston will win tomorrow night. I really do, and force that Game 7, and just best team up on Game 7 wins. That's what happens. Whichever team shows up the best probably wins. Hearing all sorts of trade rumors. Somebody sent me something. There's a possible trade with NOLA. I'll believe that when I see it. Trust me, I'll believe that when I see it. I'd heard there's trade rumors with NOLA with the Yankees, but they don't want to give up anything. It's like 3 small picks along with somebody. I even forgot who the hell it was. Rob, over under. Connor McDavid getting 160 points this season. Under. Way under. Way under. Way under. You can lower that point total a lot. He's not going to get near that. Shit. What's he got now? What's he got right now? Is he getting 2 points a game? And even if he is, the defense is going to tighten on him too. Connor McDavid current points. Connor McDavid points this season. That would be 2 per game. Yeah, it would be more than 2 a game. You don't play 80 games, and they only play 74 games in hockey. You don't even play 80. And right now, in 7 games, he's got 16 points, though. He's got 9 assists, 7 goals, 16 points, plus minus a 1. They'll tighten on him. They'll tighten on him. 16 points in 7 games, but 5 of those games are at home, where they can match their own lines. Think about that too. Each time you're on the road, they can match lines with you. You can't match their line. When you're at home, you get last change. And I'd love to know how many times he scored a goal when they did do a matching line. Match the lineup with somebody else. It'll slow down. 82 games, so it'd just be. Is it 82? He still won't get 160. Won't happen. He will get a cool spell in there. Um, 136, 135. I don't think he gets any more than that. I don't think so anyway. I he's got so many games. Like I said, they got so many road games. And look at Edmonton's schedule. They're off to the south. They're out there up in the middle of nowhere. He's on tonight against the Kraken. What time they start? Or they already started? I'll probably watch them if I can. Oilers versus Kraken. 9:30. Okay, yeah, and you see they're playing in Edmonton again. Watch this though. Let me go check Edmonton Oilers schedule out. All right. So the Oilers are at home against the Kraken, home against the Predators, home against the Rangers. Then road against Red Wings, road against Boston, road against um, Buffalo, road against St. Louis, road against Winnipeg. 5 road games in a row. That's what happens with Edmonton because they're out in the middle of nowhere. They're in the wild blue yonder. They don't like them traveling, but so much in a year. So shit, a lot of times they'll have five, 6 times, 5 or 6 road games in a row. Just like Philadelphia. Philadelphia in the month of December they have that what do they call it, the ice capades or whatever going on there at Philadelphia. They're on the road the whole month. Many hockey simulations ask how many forecheckers you want, and that determines how aggressive you play on offense. What style of offense did Gretzky's Edmonton Oilers play? Yeah, they did. They had a four checker most of the time, but it wasn't Yari Curry. Yari Curry usually was on the same line with Gretzky, and he was fast. He was faster than Gretzky. Gretzky was a fast skater. Curry Curry was fast like nobody's business fast. And then the thing of it is, anytime they changed up and took Curry off his line, they'd put Glenn Anderson on his line. Glenn Anderson was the fastest skater for 4 years in a row. He was, I mean, killer fast. And then they would bring somebody up there like a McSorley or somebody like that. There was just a roughhouser that could push people around for those two guys to get open and move around and all. But when Curry was healthy, most of the time it was Curry, Gretzky, and then they have a right winger, somebody that could go out there and lay the lumber. Oh man, I'm trying to come up with some names, um, but they the right winger generally was a guy that kind of come out there and throw the lumber. It was still a good offensive threat, but they definitely, if it was a four checker, 1, 2, or 3, and 3 was the most of four checking, they were a 1 on that line. They were just fast. They were smooth. Messier was on those teams, but Messier, yes, but he was also a center iceman too, and he liked having Curry on his line. Both guys like Curry on their lines, but that shows you how deep the team was. They had Curry, Messier, um, uh, Marty McSorley. Uh, Messier played with the Oilers. He was still playing with the Oilers, but he was with them. He was with them during their run. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. 1986 Edmonton Oilers roster. Yeah, Messier and Gretzky were on the same team. Hey, they were on the same team there. Yeah. Now when they left, yeah, they Messier stayed there and played until he went. Yeah. Now, what happened was Messier stayed at Edmonton until Peter Pocklington just blew the team up, and he went to the Rangers. And Gretzky, yeah, he stayed. Yeah, when Pocklington blew the team up and sent Gretzky sent him to L.A. That was the darkest day for Edmonton Oiler hockey. Yeah, Kevin Lowe, Paul Coffey. I mean, yeah, it was just a who's who of who was there. It really was. But if you ever watch Marty McSorley play, that guy was a beast. Jeff Bookaboom, they were so good. Um, Randy Gregg, Steve Graves, Charlie Huddy, Craig McTavish. Yeah, yeah, they were a hard crew. And then Craig Muni. You want to fight? Hey, Craig Muni will fight. Esa Tikkanen. Steve Smith. Steve Smith still known for the own goal he gave. Remember the one time he put it in his own net? He won't ever live that one down. Yeah. They were a tough damn bunch. They really were. They were. Rillo Ruotsalainen. And then they had Andy Moog. They had Grant Fuhrer. You know, Grant Fuhrer was one that wore he was one that wore the glove on the right hand. He was a left-handed goalie. So, yeah, he was pretty tough. Yeah, they had a good team. They had a few guys that could fight, a lot of good skaters. So anytime you thought you was gonna get McDavid had 105 in 56 games last year, so it's possible. Yeah, he's got almost to a game last year. Yeah. I'm gonna say 135 though. They'll have a cool streak somewhere along the way. They're not gonna ride the West all the way from in first place. They'll have somebody pass them somewhere along the way. They may get to lead back. Right now, what have they got? 17 points? NHL standings. Yes, they are. Flames right now 13 points. Edmonton Oilers 12 points. 6-1. 6-1. Uh, 19 goals against, 29 goals for. So in 7 games, scoring 29. That's pretty good. Better than 4 a game. That's darn good. That is darn good. And they're wondering if the Coyotes are going to be as bad as the Washington Capitals 74-75. I forgot how many points the Cap scored that year, but in the first 10 games they had like 3 points, and in the first 9 points the Coyotes have 1 point. Coyotes are in some bad shape, and 39 goals against. 39. That is just really bad. 39 goals against. Yeah, that's a good prop bet. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see what 74-75. How many points did the 74-75 Capitals get? $21 points. 21 points. 21 points. Does anybody know their road record? You played 40 home games and 40 road games. You played 80 games. You'll never guess their road record. It's nuts. 40 road games. Somebody take a guess at what kind of series? Um, Keith, totally different teams. Those Flyers teams were very, very physical. They 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 would probably slow the Oilers down a little bit, but the Oilers had a deeper lineup. I mean, they had 7 scorers that year, 85, 86 especially that time. Um, I think the 80s Oilers would beat the 70s Flyers, but it would be pretty tough, I think. Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. You all have a great, great rest of your night. Um, the question was, what was the road record for the Capitals in 74, 75? 1-39, 2 points. That's all he got. Want to wish you all good night. Have a good one. God bless, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.